Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and I'm going to start this video anyway because every time I put my camera up there, it wants to turn it off because that's where the button is, where the little clip is. And I've been fighting with it forever, but it's just one of those things. Today it's going to do that. So I actually wasn't planning to do a video, but because I took my mom to the doctor's this, well, a little earlier this afternoon. And she's doing okay. She's low on her vitamin B12 and also folic acid. And both of those two things can cause confusion, depression, you know, lack of. And so that's part of it. Part of it is just a lot of arthritis that's just finally settled in. And I think when she had her fall, that triggered that arthritis. And you know, she had a stroke. We're not going to do an MRI because the doctor feels that we're not going to know if another one's coming. She thinks it's an older stroke because of the calcification that's in the little area where they can find it. She said it would have to take a long time to get it to calcify. So it's probably older. And, you know, if she has another one, she has another one. There's nothing we can do to stop it except give her aspirin and, what did she tell me? Some cholesterol stuff. So we're just going to leave it as is and hope for the best because, you know, she's going to be 90 and there's, no, she would not withstand, you know, any major surgery, I don't think. But when that time comes, we'll decide what to do. In the meantime, she is getting better. So we're just going to work on those deficiencies. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come to watch me to talk about Mom, but I just kind of wanted to let everybody know because those who've been following me know about what I have been up to in these past few days or weeks. I don't know. What day is it? It is Monday. Oh, the 17th. Okay. So I watched Tatty Treasure this morning. She was doing her Tatty Treasure and Friends challenge, I think, or it could have been Move It On Monday challenge. I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to call it Finish the Unfinished because I have all these pockets, all these coffee dyed envelopes. I have probably 100 or more, and I never do anything with them, and so that's something that, you know, I need to do. So I'm gonna work on that, and before I do that, I'm gonna shout out to Kathy D, Scary Sherry, and I think it's Janny White. So if you're watching, I just wanted to say hi and thank you for your support and your comments. So let's get on with this. Okay, so yesterday when I was playing around, I came up, you know how you get the embroidery sheets from, not embroidery, yeah, the hand embroidery, and you would lay this down flat on your fabric and you would iron it on. Well, I have a lot of these. And I tried to iron some other ones on, but I think it's already been ironed on to fabric, and these were just, they were leftovers in this package. This one, though, did have some inky stuff left on it. So I ironed it onto vellum, thinking I'm going to melt the vellum, but yeah, I just laid some parchment. So I just laid it down on this, and I got, this is a different bird, but it's the same kit. So I wanted to use this. All right, so what I did was I found these envelopes, and this one I had already cut off halfway. So I'm just gonna cut these envelopes down above the, let me get my little thing here, cutter. I'm gonna just cut them down kind of even Steven on this edge. Now this is another pocket that we can use for, I have one here too, that we can use in a future video. I don't know that I'll get that done. This one here is a little bit longer, so it might be interesting. Okay. And this one, I probably won't get only one of these done because you know how I am. But my plan is to try to get some of these done. All right, so these guys I'll just keep to the side. And so we have all of these. All right, now this one, I opened it up because I wanted to put that vellum here and cover this. And I need to cover this, but it is coffee dyed, so I think I might just do the little patching instead of doing the whole thing. It's hard to do. And I'm trying to think, do I want to do... I'm trying to avoid cutting this out. It just looks... yeah, it just doesn't look that great. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do is cut this vellum first, I think. So let me just, let me put a mark here. Let's see. Hold on a second, I wanna see which way it's, okay, that's gonna be on that side. Okay, so gonna cut that there, and I can go like inside there. Should have okay, that's good. So I don't think you need to have vellum to do this. I just happened to give this a try, and you can use, I have tissue paper over here too that I'm gonna use because I don't have enough vellum to use right now. It depends on the size of the picture I've got to cover. Get this curly edge off. Okay. So now we have this here, and that will show through like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue this in. I hope I didn't get that. Yeah, I just was trying to, I took the, what do you call it, out, the cellophane inside this envelope. I don't know what is wrong with my glue. It's coming out. It's almost acting like the real art glitter glue, you know. All right, so just stick that in here. Push this away from it so it won't get over there on the edge. Okay, and that shows through there. All right, and then inside here, I'm just going to take a piece of paper that I think would look good behind this. So let me just, I think I can get this whole, this is just a scrap that I printed it on the wrong kind of paper. Let's see here, I'm trying to, this is going to be on the inside, right? So I really can't, well, I guess I can glue it all down. I was just thinking, can I glue this all down? And I guess I could. Just, all right, so I'm gonna put some of this here. My glue doesn't want to play. Okay. could do this with a piece of paper, you know, one of your digital papers. All right, and I want that to be now I can cut around it. Okay. Sorry, I'm quiet here. I just... Okay. Now this is still pretty wet, so it's kind of like let me see if I don't get buckling. Okay. Okay, so that'll be the front. Then this side here is, you can journal. But I was thinking about putting a notebook in here. So I have these papers. And, I think I'll take a little off of each side so that they'll be even. Let me get my ruler. I'm going to rip them. Do it this way because it's easier to rip for me. Yesterday I had to do a lot of coffee dyeing because I was out of all my coffee dye papers. Okay. Let me see if I can just sort of ink it a little bit. Just so I'm thinking I just want to put a top on this. Some kind of a topper. Let's see. This thing that's cardstock. So it's a little thicker. I don't know if that would look so hot with it. It's blue. I should have got some of that out before. I think. Let me clip this so it doesn't move on me. I think I kind of like this vellum. Just could not go straight, right? Half. How come that side is not ripped? I thought both sides were ripped. Oh, that's cute, the polka dot. All right. Okay, now staple that. I'm just going to stick that in there like that. I mean, I could do like a belly band or something to hold it in, but let's just stick it on. Probably need to, I left it open for a while because I usually can leave this open for a little while. Come on. And it doesn't close up. I'm gonna put one little tiny bead right here on this paper and stick. All right. So there's that. Now I want to put a piece of paper down that side. This is kind of what I was afraid of, that it was going to pop open like that. Once it's in a journal for a little while, though, I think it I was gonna make, you know, a whole bunch of just plain ones, but I'm so afraid I'm not gonna get one decorated. I'm gonna decorate one at least, or try to. Okay, so there's that. And then of course it's totally straight at that edge. Okay. Stick to that vellum very much. Wow. Okay, and then something down here. So, I don't want those eggs there, 'cause that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have. Where'd it go? This was Pink Monarch's paper. I think it's called Flea Market. Let's see, we don't need a bunch. It's called Flea Market. And I get that down there. I printed it on the children's sketch paper that you get at like the dollar store. You have to cut it down to fit in your printer, but it's really nice. I mean, it feels good for collage, especially because it's lightweight and it tears easily. And it's kind of a creamy color when you buy it. All right, so all right, I'm gonna put one of these in my sample book, but I don't know. Let's see, what else do I want to put on it? You think it needs a tab? I think it needs a tab so that you can tell it opens. But I was thinking of gluing this part down to the back of the page so that I could make this a pocket in here. Probably should have made that notebook a little shorter so that so you could see that this is a pocket. I'm just gonna see if I can't, just to make a tiny little divot right there. I'll have to fix that. Okay, let's see. I'd love to put one of these like tabs. Come on, open up. Kind of like that. That's simple. I could put a number over here and then put a little charm or something. Okay, I'm gonna ink this up first. I'm gonna need a new sponge. I could have inked up in here too before I did this, but I forgot. So, okay. These little guys Tanya did on her channel. I don't remember which one it was, but she has a very good playlist if anyone's interested in checking it out. Sometimes, like, I'll go to a playlist of people, YouTube people. YouTube. Oh, I guess you have to glue both sides. I was thinking it was going to glue itself together. I guess. Anyway, she has a good playlist. It really tells you where it is if you want to watch, something that you saw. I have the hardest time finding a video that I saw and I want to watch again. And you can go back to your history, but I don't think it keeps, some of those very long. In fact, I was looking up yesterday's video, how Gail made that pocket with the 12 by 12. And I had to scroll and scroll and scroll to find it. She may have a playlist. I don't know that I checked that, but I had the date because I wrote the date down when I saw the video on a little note that I had. So I had the date, but YouTube doesn't put it in date. It says 15 days ago. Like, I'm supposed to sit and figure that out every time. Why can't they just put the exact date? All right. I wonder if it needs something else up here. I think a little bit of lace. Kind of like that. It's sort of a yellowy color lace. Let me see if I have a little darker something. Maybe the crocheted lace. It's just like putting a square in the middle. I don't think. This is very vintage. It's kind of a goldy yellow color. I haven't found a place to put that yet, really. I don't know why this one just seems like it goes. It's too white. That's just too, no, I like that, but I don't like it cut off like that. I don't like it all the way across either. I know I'm very picky about putting lace on. Okay, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I like this up there. I just like the texture, but it just kind of doesn't. And I hate to rip this because I don't have much of this at all. I don't even want to look at that leaf. That's kind of nice that it's got that. I regret this, but you know what? Can't keep it forever, right? I'm gonna see if I can jag it up a little on this, so it's not so straight. Let's see, what would 49 dragonflies do? Should put washi somewhere. It just doesn't look. How much time have I spent? Okay. Maybe. Just gonna see what this looks like for color. I feel like it needs something else if I do that. All right, try this. Okay. feel like it needs another little element of some kind. I was going to put a number down here. Maybe that would balance it out. Let's see, it does the same thing as the old glue bottles did. I wonder if Sobo. I like that leaf. All right, and then I'm gonna get a number or something to put down here. And I have like stickers and stuff. I was thinking a number that's more square. To be kind of a mellow. No, I don't even think that looks good. All right, we'll leave it off. Maybe I'll come up with something else to put in here. I could put a word, I guess. I don't like to put words on fabric. I'm just gonna leave it. I can't get a picture of it right now. I can't get a grip. All right, so if we glue this onto the page, let me get this book. Let's just clip it on or something at this point. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Got birds on birds. All right, so I'm just gonna paper clip this on. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so there's my sample. If I remember I have it. A sample. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this little tiny one. All right, so so this one here, I was thinking if I leave the flap on it, the flap's not on the right side. Like if I put the flap, let's see, I could put the flap like that. And it would just be one of these things, which we've done a million times, right? I kind of like where it opens up. piece of vellum in here. So let me see. This doesn't even have any vellum in it, so we're good. Let me just see what else I have. Oh, here's vellum that I did a little bit of, I'll just use this one though, because it's already cut into it. Okay. I'm gonna leave that flap on there for a minute until I decide if I want to make a flip of some sort. I'm making this vellum to fit kind of on the whole page because in case I'm using it for a pocket or something, I don't want it to interfere. So I don't know if I'll be using it as a pocket. Okay, so I'm gonna put some hold on. Oops. And that stuff stuck good. I don't want my mat dirty either. Okay. So that's gonna go there. And I'm thinking to put behind that this flower is probably way too big. I was thinking of just putting that like a flower or something. Of course we could use no, I think it needs to be stamped. First, I don't have anything smaller, I don't think, handy. Because I cleaned out my stamps in here. I rarely use flowers or anything. I have this large leaf, but that's almost cut off. Trying to think if I had anything here handy. I got stencils. Oh, here's one. Let's see. That's not even in there. Well, that's the way I roll. All right. I don't have any stamps handy. All right. Just thinking if I'm gonna try it to use I think this black. Is this the one that's permanent? I don't think this is permanent. bad. If I could cut that smaller, and then it would be afraid to cut it smaller because I don't know if I'm going to use this to put something inside. So I'm just going to leave it that way. It's too big. So did anybody get snow? We got a little. It just was kind of flurry all day. Nothing's accumulated on the ground, really. We're not getting the whole flower, but so if I did make this a flip, didn't eye that very good. So what I was saying too, you could just cut yourself a piece of paper, like this one with, let's say 7.5 or 8, fold it in half, and then cut yourself a die cut hole and, you know, make a little something. All right, let's see, what can I cover this with? Let's see if that's, okay, so that would show there. And that's in the inside, which I wanted something that's, whoa. Oops, I got to put the lid on this. I hate this black too. What can I use? Of course, I don't have anything that's coffee dyed on the back. Scraps. I'm looking for scrap paper. That's, yeah. Yellow. Nothing's coffee dyed. I guess I'm just out of luck on getting something coffee dyed. Nope. Nope. I'll probably have something in my box, but I think I'm running out of time. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just do this. Okay, so this, oops. Yeah, that gets glued onto that. So, I don't think that matters, does it? Stick in here. It's probably not gonna go anywhere. I just like that color of the background there. This is where I need. That's where I needed to glue it. And I put that stuff in there. It just doesn't want to glue to vellum. Okay. And I was going to say, if you don't have a die cut or whatever, you can always trace around, like this picture frame Tim holds, and cut out your, the hole that you want to show your vellum. So there's the background, which is not very exciting. So this one could be a flip too. And you could put a little notebook. If you put it inside the book, like that, it'd be like that. You could probably make this a flip and make this a pocket down here. Let's try that, because I don't like the looks of that. I need to have that on there. That'll be the flip. This will be a pocket here. Thinking I could put a piece like that inside there just so it wouldn't show. Where is my glue book? Where did you go? I just had it, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. Oh. I'm just gonna stick that on there just to hide it. It's going to go in there, and then I'm going to close this off to be a pocket. So this part I need to punch open here. Well, not open, but to leave it open. Oh, time goes by so darn fast. glue it along there. Oh, I did. That's what I thought. I did. Okay, so there's a place to put a tag. And I'll cover this, and I'll cover this with something. I don't know if we could stamp that same image on this back part. I was thinking this would be, you could use this for journaling. So really I just want to cover that part. Let's see. Can't find something that's just right. Yeah. I'm not crazy about that. Color with this color is not enough. All right, I'm gonna go because I can't keep looking for stuff. Look at everything's falling out. I could do something like that, or I could put lace along here, something. I could go right across the seam so it doesn't look like it's a seam. All right, guys, I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this is okay one for you today, and have a good evening. Okay, thank you. Bye.